to count it down? Jeez.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. That's nice.
welcome. It's like a puppeteer.
You have to mimic. You just move your lips. Welcome. To the what show is this? The midday show.
And how's that going for you?
It ain't going well at all.
Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to the midday show. Freddie is hanging out with our good friend Kendra Erica on the other side of the theater. Mm-hmm. I've got Heather Millivoy joining me on set today. She's never been up on stage one.
I've never been up here before. It's weird.
I cannot believe it.
I feel like I'm towering over everyone right now.
It's a weird perspective, right?
Very. You've never been up there.
And I never had a microphone. I'm used to having a microphone. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I could give you a wrench. You want a wrench?
Yes, please. Can I have a wrench?
So today we had all sorts of boogaloogas.
Yes, but it all worked out.
No, it hasn't worked out. I'm going to wait until it goes.
No, it's going to be all good. We got Johnny's back in the house. He's got music filling the whole theater from the piano. It sounds
really nice.
Beautiful over there.
Sounds really nice.
Okay, good. And I get to see you now when I talk to you instead of you looking at the wall. You got to, thank you. And now
Does Johnny have a mic?
I do.
Make sure you're talking to them.
And now we get to see Johnny instead of him looking at the wall. I love this whole fresh perspective.
So
the music
Johnny,
fills everything.
Johnny, I want to try something new today. When you hear something funny, I want you to play da-da-da-da. Like that.
Just like that.
Could be a long wait.
Well,
just saying.
what I want you to do is I want you to add little bits and pieces to the music. So like when we introduce Kendra, I want you to put something da-da-da-da-da-da, so, something.
Like the circus?
Or something like that.
I get the circus.
Circus music?
No, she doesn't. We do that for Sally. It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
I just wanted you to play some accompanying musicchio.
So my career is sinking anyway, so it's like I won't mind being in the circus. And
How you been, Johnny? It's been a while since we've seen you.
well, yeah, but I miss you guys as well. So I wanted to come by today. I'm not, running 100% here today, but I just wanted to come by and say hello and
Our piano player is in an
miss you all.
arm
I'm
brace.
busy
which-
writing,
Good.
recording, busy, songs.
I got something for you. I got a music piece from Bob. He dropped it off here on Friday because I
Okay.
thought you were coming Friday. And this is actually going to be the music they're going to use on the new short that we just signed him to. We're doing a 45-second short for his movie, and he wants the music to accompany it, but then he wants the music played out. So just remind me before you leave to give it to you.
Great. Look forward to it.
He's very impressed by you, by the way.
I don't know why, but I'll go with it.
Well, I guess you must be pretty good.
He's pretty good. Well, happy Monday, everyone. We've got Kendra joining us, which is always a treat. We have to open up the camera to get Kendra in the shot. She's back in sunny South Florida, too, for some
Yes.
personal reasons, but we had the pleasure of having her join us
Yes.
and hear what's going on. She's got some exciting things we were able to share last week for the Chinese New Year, a message from Kendra and her latest song. So we're going to talk to her about that. Sally's in the house with Steve, which is always fun. We're going to see what aliens and other extraterrestrials.
Why is it that when Sally's in the house, you never say that until Steve shows up? Steve is here, so you talk aliens?
Oh, yeah, Sally and I never talk about aliens.
No, you talk about aliens when Steve is in the house.
Let me tell you what happened. So, in Washington,
You are the man. Right there, baby. You
In
are the
Washington,
man.
they sell lotto tickets in a machine so you can actually tap on what you want to get your lotto ticket. You don't have to go to the person and actually do it, which is great for people other than hybrids like me who don't have fingerprints, because you go to press the button, you know what happens?
What?
Nothing. You get
You
one.
press the button to get a ticket and nothing
Yes,
happens?
nothing happens.
Wait, maybe you got to press it right.
So, well, yes, but I have these issues with my
You
fingerprints.
have to put your back into it.
Is that it?
Yes.
So Chelsea's with me.
I don't know what kind of ticket she's getting, but if you're doing that, I want to watch.
What are you doing? Anyway, hybrid children don't always have fingerprints.
So you didn't get tickets?
Interesting.
I did. Chelsea had to do it for me. It's fine. It's all good. So we got things to talk about. But I know Kendra's on a time crunch. So,
I don't even have a clock. What time is it?
1:13.
Wow, it's that late, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, bad cameras, bad something, bad juju.
No, it's all good. We're all here. Everyone's
all
healthy.
So do we
and
just want to jump in
Yeah.
for Kendra?
let's just jump in right in for Kendra.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Yeah, let's just jump in. Let's dive in.
Well, you've been busy.
I have been, and that'll be the case this year. So, but a lot to look forward to. I have new projects rolling out this year, and as was it Dawn or you pointed out about the Chinese.
Yeah, what
New Year.
were you doing? It was a big deal.
So I, in honor of the Chinese New Year, or the Lunar New Year, on the 29th, I had previously recorded an address or a message to the people of China, wishing them a happy Lunar Year, and this message went out on the equivalent of the Dick Clark or Ryan Seacrest version that we have in America, but over in China. And this address went out to them, and I wish them a happy new year of prosperity and goodwill and peace and love. And then the body language video then followed suit. So it was a great opportunity, and a lot of great echo back from that.
It's funny because that morning I was looking up videos to play, and I sent it to Mona Lisa. And Mona Lisa put it on the morning show. And we opened up the show with the Happy New Year, or we ended the show. One of the
Ended.
Ended. And then we played the song and everything else. But what caught my attention is that because I follow you on YouTube, this one, the numbers exploded.
Yeah. because there are quite a bit of people in China. Like we're
China.
talking billions. So China basically houses most of the worldly population. It's quite jarring.
How did you end up with your message and music in China?
So a couple different variables or reasons for that. One reason is that when I released Body Language, I did a one-off with Sony and Sony International, and I signed on to have the song be proliferated all in 19 or 20 different territories in Asia, China being one of them. So in tandem, a publicist that I was working with knew of this gentleman, of this Chinese gentleman who she had met a few years ago pre-COVID, and because China is lifting some of their regulations on social media, they're now going to allow American artists to come over there and perform and promote. And one of those artists was on the priority list was T Swift. So this guy wanted my publicist's assistance in getting that to come to fruition, and she said, I will do that, but you're also going to help my girl Kendra out.
Nice.
So that's how that came to be, and that's how that opportunity formulated.
That's pretty amazing. We were talking also about the Grammys this morning, and how they were using the platform. And this was Freddie's question, so I don't, correct me if I'm wrong. Why would they use the platform to say they want equality for transgender? Do they want equality for queer? I have my opinion as to why to use the platform, because it's a platform, right? You want to promote
Correct.
what you can.
Yeah.
What do you think about using that as the Grammys?
Using the
Platform.
Grammys as a platform for you know,
For more than music.
more. Okay. It's a great platform to use to get any sort of agenda out there, as we've seen in these few years. It's just all a matter of making sure that the platform or the message that you want to get across isn't divisive, because currently this whole DEI or equality it's shrouded in one love and acceptance, but honestly it's like a sheep in it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, meaning that it can be divisive if it's talked about a little bit too much. So we need to start focusing more on the excellence of the music, and whoever qualifies for an award on their excellence of product and result and creation, then they should be given the award. And we shouldn't really be awarding people based off of an agenda's ideologue.
Okay, so based on merit, and I guess that's the other side of DEI that they're talking about. Not just because you're a Hispanic woman should you win the award, but you should win because you have...
I have a great product, I
Right.
have great music. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with
What
that.
about people that have huge followings, regardless of what color their skin is, have huge followings, and their music is listened to bigger because of the following? You know, the J-Lo music, the Beyonce music, Mark Anthony music, or if you listen to the gentleman that won the 5 Grammys.
Yeah.
And he was in a verbal war with another artist, East West, which has been around forever to promote that kind of music. But what about that? What about the followings? Does it have anything to do with the artistic value, or does it have to do with the following?
You hit
Well-
the nail on the head, Freddie, if I can interrupt here for a second. These artists have a huge following,
They do.
and so it makes that platform one both for their music and whatever their agenda might be.
Right, wrong, or indifferent is my problem.
Yeah, and the examples that you just mentioned, J-Lo or Beyonce or anything like that, they have more years on them. Like they've J-Lo was from back in the early 2000s. Same with Beyonce. So you're dealing with people that have gained a following over the course of many years. And so by having that following, it's just a matter of making sure that you are continuing on with creating something of excellence and not it being sort of rigged in a direction that could be aligned with a certain agenda.
Political agenda.
Yes.
Johnny, I was going to ask you, how do you feel about Beyonce winning something in the Country Music Award, being top album of the year? I mean, she's not country, but is the music warranted? Just not because she's Beyonce,
not country?
but style of the music.
Well,
What-
I mean, music crosses all lines and all boundaries. If that's where the business is going, they're trying to keep the thing alive, right? It's music is music, and good music is good music. And if it's working for people, every right.
It's funny because back in the day, Madonna,
I don't know. I'm a writer trying to get my music out there. I feel like sometimes the music I write fits. Sometimes the music I write doesn't fit today's music. But judging by what went on last night at the Grammys,
Yeah.
a lot of the music is 40 and 50 years old. Songs forms that people remember, internalize, get the message, believe in the message, and that's what the music I grew up on. So for me to try to chase trends is a foolish thing for me. And I believe that's why I keep going, because I believe the music I write and record is as valid today as it is. The messages are valid. So I'm just waiting and hoping somebody hears it.
by music 40, 50 years ago, you're talking about that they redid it a different
I'm talking
way?
about We Are the World, California Dreamin'.
Yeah.
Is there a new song about California fires? I don't know.
Climbing to the Moon when they played
You
tribute
know,
to Quincy Jones, right?
Yeah, but he's an icon, Quincy.
These are all iconic
and Quincy,
songs, though, right?
Quincy helped so many artists.
Freddie, for
Individuals.
instance,
Which
in
one?
my heart,
Which one?
Positive Direction
Yeah.
would have been a better theme song than the song Freedom that was used
Well, I
by
gotta tell you,
Democrats.
who made Freedom?
Well, it was Beyonce.
Okay, if Beyonce sang your song, it would be a hit.
I'm saying.
Or
That's what I'm
Kendrick
saying.
could sing
I'm
your
saying.
song and it would
Or
be a
is it
hit.
more
Or maybe you're
incorporated
not
stuff?
talking to the right people. I mean, we can talk to some other people in the studio to sing that song.
Let's stir the soup, baby. Let's get some new faces like Kendra. Let's get these people out there. Let's see some new people.
I
Paul McCartney.
agree.
Were we kidding?
I agree.
And not only that, but it would give her, she could do a twist to it. Remember when we were in COVID and Kendra came out with the song? I sent it to the Republican Party up at the White House, and it was in the running for a song that they ended up picking somebody else. Remember that song?
Song of
A
Hope.
Song of Hope, yeah.
I gotta tell you, in my heart, at the time, that song should have won a Grammy. In my opinion.
I think well, I intentionally back in 2019, 2020 when I wrote Avalanche with no preconceived notions at all. But the intention back in 2020 was that was going to be Trump's victory song. And now I feel like it needs to be resurfaced because he has been victorious.
Yes, but in 2019 he lost. So don't sing no more songs. Yes, you're right. But again, things that you can control and things that you can't control. COVID was here. It was wiping out so many lives. And when you came out with that song, we were still in the studio recording and
Yeah.
putting things out. And that song, I think
Every
we kept
day,
it
every
on
morning,
every day
yeah.
for months.
Yeah.
Just the impact that it had. Now, you have these guys who won the Grammy with the turf war or the war of words between East West Coast. Do you think that's why he won 5 Grammys? Not 1, not 2. He won 5. Is it because of the turf war or because the music is that good?
Kendrick Lamar.
Who's the guy that won the 5 Grammys?
Kendrick Lamar.
Him.
Who
Yeah.
did? Kendrick Lamar.
Lamar.
Yes.
Is it that good? The music?
He has good music. Yeah, he's a good artist.
I haven't really listened to a lot of what he has done. I've listened to a few, but I honestly I didn't watch the Grammys due to the personal and family reasons that I had, but I will say that it's pretty awesome that Kendrick is going to be doing the halftime show this year for the Super Bowl. And the reason why I'm very happy about this is because he has been very vocal about the inconsistencies and calling out some of the incongruencies in the industry and in Hollywood. So it's really nice to see somebody being the big time at the Super Bowl and embodying that and setting the tone for what we should expect in this new paradigm shift.
Do you think that him being the halftime show had any influence, any at all, of him getting those 5 awards?
I think so. I wouldn't put it past anybody.
I wouldn't put it past anybody either because
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
he was doing the halftime
Wait,
show.
Jay's got something to
Yeah.
say.
Fred, you can't get away from the business.
No, I understand.
The
Yeah.
business,
But
yeah.
influence is influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the industry definitely has biases, but like lyrically and musically and stuff like that, Kendrick Lamar has just always been like,
He's been good.
he's the only,
Yeah.
or he's a rapper who has a Pulitzer Prize, like let's not forget
You like
that.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
Pulitzer Surprise. Did you know that?
As a what?
Why do you like
A
Kendrick
Pulitzer,
Lamar?
a Pulitzer
I just grew up
award.
listening to him, so it's like one of
A
those artists
Pulitzer
that
surprise.
I just know, and I've
It's a
listened to
surprise.
for
You won
years
the
now,
award.
so.
Interesting.
But the object of the aim, I mean, he is talented. But my question is, he didn't win 1, he didn't win 2, wasn't even 3,
Won 5.
not
Yeah.
even 4. He won 5.
I
Yeah.
wonder if that says anything about the rest of the field.
Oh,
You got one guy getting all the awards. Where's everybody else, the writers and artists?
Well, everything is like a domino effect. Everything is a cause and a result. Exactly Freddie's inquiry. What happens is not by coincidence, and it's not. There are no coincidences and there are no conspiracies. So
just business.
it's just business, and also I think there is a sense of riggedness that goes into the Grammys, and it ties into the big conglomerate like Grammys, like Super Bowl.
Like Super Bowl.
It's
That's why you have to do a Super Bowl show.
Or
well,
the Grammys next year. She's got to win.
Well, she
Yeah,
does the Super
well-
Bowl show. She's in for the Grammys.
we're
Absolutely.
we're gonna put that out there, and it's gonna metastasize.
It's gonna be there. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. It's 1:30. It's
Metastasize.
going to grow. She's going to put it out to the universe.
Manifest.
If you only knew how many people I told about the paper towel thing over the weekend.
Oh God.
Yes.
No,
exactly.
please don't.
We're going to do that for Kendra.
No, please don't. That means the
Paper towel
bathroom is going to be covered in
manifestation.
paper towels. Johnny,
I don't even know what that
your
is.
paper towel will have a special piano attached to it.
Sally has one.
Oh, I know what you're talking
All right, we're going to take a commercial break before Freddie goes off tangent.
I
More
thought
to
you were short
come.
of paper towels. so
She
you-
brings it up and I'm off
Kendra,
tangent.
Erica, Johnny Melnick, Sally, and our crew. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Amp Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Amp Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Amp Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the Amp Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, Amp Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website www.artrepro.net.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
What's she doing up there? And we're back. So, Mona Lisa, what are you thinking?
Oh, I was trying to do the bell as you did the bell and word what you were saying.
I'll give you the bell. You
All right,
want
ready?
the bell?
No, I was just pretending I was you. I can't even see you. I'm literally looking directly into the light.
I see you. You're on the TV screen.
Now, Heather and Daniela, they went out on the road today to meet with some local businesses, small businesses, and we haven't. She looked at me when I had this idea, because it was actually Daniela's idea last week.
Yeah.
And so we just had to bring it forward.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was great. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
What did you guys do?
We went to a plaza. We stopped in a whole bunch of shops, restaurants. There was a bakery, a couple of gyms, yoga places, and we pretty much just introduced ourselves as Amp Media and that we love to promote, highlight their business. And it was really great getting to meet people that are actually local in the area. And yeah, we're just continuing to reach out to people.
How was it received?
Good. Most people loved it. Most people were really interested, especially one in particular, like a men's salon. They want us to do a commercial for them, more than likely. So,
cool.
Yeah, it was very, very fun.
Fred, you going to get a fresh haircut?
Yeah, Freddie's going to be in the commercial, and we're going to record his head.
You're going to record my head?
Yep.
And G-Man cut his hair, so we can't even do G-Man's hair anymore.
Exactly, see?
Why can't we cut a woman's hair?
It's
a men's salon.
Women go to men's salon. They go to men's bathroom.
We could send Steve.
Okay.
Steve's got great hair.
We can send Steve. He needs a haircut.
He just had a haircut.
Steve's got great hair.
I had one hair.
He had one haircut.
One haircut.
So what are you looking to do? What's the goal of you and Daniela going out?
The goal is to pretty much let people know that we are here. We're a great production company based out in Boca Raton, and that we're here to promote their businesses and pretty much be that hub where they need to go to for that support. And we do more things, and we're always adding things, such as the marketing side of things, communication. So as we grow in that realm, we'll be able to even help businesses more and more as we continue to grow. So
it's interesting because a gentleman walked in while we were fixing everything today. I thought you brought him in and didn't remember, but no, he saw us.
How did he see us?
Which is always funny how people find us because
How
we don't
did
have
he
a
see
sign.
us?
I don't know.
Were we hanging out in the parking
I
lot?
don't know how he saw us, but he
Did
saw
Jay
us.
bring him in?
He was
on
just
the side
driving?
door?
He was just driving around. He wanted to see what we did. And he came in and he has a product that has a patent on it.
Okay, how the hell did he know we were here?
no, maybe he was curious because there wasn't a sign.
Maybe
Oh,
Time
what's
out,
this?
Time out.
I don't know.
What's this
The
building?
only thing that I can't think about is the metals in front.
Maybe,
the
and the
wire,
red carpet.
That. So that sort of makes you think, what the hell's going on in there? Is it like a nightclub? Is it like a guy's hangout place? This is the business, you know.
Well, he's got a product. He has a patent on a product, which is kind of cool.
What kind of product?
Steve will know this. Buttonhole napkin. He told me it's pretty self-explanatory.
Sounds like a napkin with a buttonhole.
That's pretty much what it is. It's off the concept of the old school buttonhole napkin.
What
is that? Napkin,
What's a buttonhole napkin?
a napkin
attaches to your shirt
attaches to your shirt button so you don't make a mess on your clothes.
Oh.
Like
okay.
a fancy
Lobster
bit.
or something.
Lobster or steak.
Right.
You
Yeah,
lose half
steak.
of your market because women wear dresses with no button.
Well, he has an adaptation for that.
I mean,
That's
I
pretty
even
cool.
need I need one for when I'm laying on the couch drinking a glass of wine so I don't spill it. I'm like,
Oh, there you go.
I'm at the end of a long day. I'm like watching Cobra Kai. I'm
Look
like,
at that. This is what it is.
How do you drink a glass of
Interesting.
wine laying down?
Messily.
With difficulty.
With a straw?
A straw helps. A straw
it
helps.
was it's called a comedic theatrical adaptation of what I actually do.
And you wear a napkin when you do that?
No, but I should. In that theatrical world that I just
I
exhibited.
just spill it all over myself and then suck on my shirt. But
Nice. So it's an adaptation that he needs marketing. He needs to upgrade his website. He needs some promotion.
he has a trademark on that?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Well, this is not his product because I can't give away his product, but it's loosely based on this concept.
Oh, it's not his train. It's
Right.
not his thing. You're just
It was
telling
an
us-
example.
It does something along the same lines as that.
Oh.
But it's kind of cool. So looking to put it in country clubs, senior living facilities, memory care, steakhouses, anything.
Freddie's pocket.
Even Enrique, because he's got a tie on, it would protect his tie.
Do you know, over the weekend, I went to a place to eat a burger, and it was so juicy. The lady says, would you like a second napkin? I still got the stuff all over me.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, what the hell, man?
Could you tell me where that is? Because I love juicy burgers.
I'm going to give you the address. You remember up in Boynton? She was a host of the show back in the day. She opened the place up by the train tracks.
Okay.
You don't remember? I'll give it to you. It's unbelievable.
Not Hurricane.
It is so juicy that the person in front of you have to sit back.
Every time you tell me what you eat, I get nervous.
It's a burger.
Why?
I know, it's a burger,
Am I
but the
allowed to
night
eat a
before
burger?
that you had eggplant parmesan, and then the night before that you're like, and I'm
Mom.
like, and I'm thinking
Mom,
of your sugar
as long
levels
as I'm not in
going
an
like
Uber,
this.
Don't
As-
ask him. Make sure.
As
he
long as
doesn't
I'm not in
Just
an
ignore
Uber
it.
being taken to dinner, don't worry about it. You got more problems than
I
me.
think about your sugar is going like this, going, no, he didn't just eat
No,
that.
my sugar's been fine. It was my clothing. I had to take it to the
that?
dry cleaner. This thing was so juicy, it was shooting stuff out.
Was it a good burger, though?
I could tell you weren't. Let me see if there's any left. Yes, it was unbelievable.
So it was like a
Now I want a burger.
volcanic
Maybe we should go,
burger.
do a shoot up there and have burgers.
I'm gonna tell you, I wish my relationships with that juicy. It was unbelievable.
Where's the buzzer? Can you buzz yourself?
Buzz.
Thank you.
But it was fantastic. Now, I know that Steve and what's her name again? Sally. Go to they go to this wonderful restaurant in Boca. Is there dancing involved with that restaurant you told me about?
Which one?
The Italian restaurant you were telling me about?
Oh,
Which Italian?
They go out a lot. They could be food
No, but
critics
there's a
for us.
specific place, and I
We
got
should do that. We should send them out as food critics for the cafe.
You should.
Wouldn't that be great?
Here we
I'm
go,
in.
Freddie.
I'm
Here
in.
we go.
How much fun would that be?
We should send them out. When are you going out?
We go
Again,
every night when he's
I want
on
to.
for
I
5
want to
days.
cover it.
We can go tonight.
Every night they go out.
I want to cover it. I'll walk around with a camera.
Right? Wouldn't that be so much fun?
Yeah.
They
We
would
should have
treat you
food critic.
differently
Yeah, we
too,
could.
Steve. You would automatically get a table because they see the crew and they go, "Wait a minute, this is on TV. Wait, hold on." First of all, they have to approve it, unless you
Yeah.
tell
Why?
me.
Sometimes you
can't
go when
walk
you
into a
don't know the
restaurant
food
with
critic
food.
is coming.
No, they're undercover.
Yep,
Undercover food
exactly.
critic.
That'd be the name of the spot. The
Undercover
Undercover.
cafe critic.
Yes, just have it as a show.
Yeah,
Don't
and
do
they
it
always
anyway.
just super inconspicuously. Yeah, they don't have they don't come with a clipboard or anything because
only
they're
thing
underneath the table making comments on their device. So
On the recorder.
Yeah.
Undercover investigation.
They're going to be our undercover cafe critics.
I love it.
I can have a buttonhole camera.
Yes.
Buttonhole camera. That's right.
Some like cameras in your glasses.
I think
They
that'd
have
be
those now.
amazing.
I don't know. You may have to tell the restaurant, I think.
I don't think you have to.
No,
No,
Not
because
now, where
anybody
everyone-
can go in there. You
Food
can
Yeah.
put a
critic.
review.
No, you know how you set it up?
Do not
You send somebody, where's the manager or whoever's managing or the owner? Do you know who those people are? They are undercover food critics
For the
for
Brooklyn Cafe Show.
for
television,
media,
for
for media. So I'm just letting you know up front. And
So
that's
we'll
how
always
you
get a
let that
good
be.
meal. We'll always get a very good meal.
What's the most recent best meal you've had?
He's definitely a food critic.
He's a foodie, I know. I'd be the worst person to do it.
You don't
I
eat
would
food.
probably
She knows. The
She
worst.
doesn't eat.
It's like that scene from The Office where Ed Helms
That's crazy.
says, "I should be a food critic. This muffin is good. This muffin is bad."
This salad is crunchy.
Yeah.
Or not.
I got to study up on this.
About a month ago, we were at a seafood place in East Boca, just south of Meisner Park. It's a fabulous restaurant. And we didn't know it when, you don't want me to name the restaurant?
You can.
No,
don't
don't
name
name
it. Okay.
No, okay.
No, you can't.
But
Not yet,
they-
because I know you're coming.
They had, we didn't know it when we went. We went early because we're old. And
Speak for yourself.
You went at 4 o'clock because you're old? Is that what you said?
no, actually, we were there.
Early 'cause
We were
he's
there
old.
at 4:30, but we didn't know it at the time. But they have a deal between 4 and 5 o'clock. Everything is half price.
Yes.
That's the one.
That's the one I want. That's the
you're
one.
talking about,
Okay.
yeah.
So it was a seafood restaurant, not an Italian restaurant. But so we'd already ordered some oysters as a whet my appetite kind of thing, and then we heard the person at the next table, discuss the half price thing, and I leaned over and said, "Is everything half price?" So they had a seafood tower that had 12 oysters, 12 big, beautiful plum shrimp, like a 2-pound lobster, a half a pound of lump crab meat, and normally it's $160. We had it for $80.
It's amazing.
Wow.
And we have
That
a
sounds
VIP
wonderful.
table there now because we
Just
didn't go in
just
specially for
asking,
that, so they
was
offered us
was
a
this
table.
was this Chipotle you're speaking of?
Corvina Seafood.
Oh,
Not for $160.
Actually, McDonald's.
I knew it started with a C
were
though.
very near.
It started with a C. I knew it.
No, it's not chops.
In fact,
like
we're
chops,
going back on February 21st if you want me to review it.
Now, let me ask you something. Why are you so harsh on early eating?
I'm
4
not
to
harsh
5.
at all.
Yes, you are.
It just adds to my level
Yes,
of
you are.
teasing you. As for
You
eight-
tease me. You asked me if my AARP, do I
Did
first
you
of all,
hear us
at Denny's,
prefaced it? We go out to eat early because we are.
because they are what?
The main
Because
reason-
it's half price. That's the only reason.
No, it was just that
We didn't
one
know it was half
restaurant.
price.
We didn't know
No,
they're
he-
giving us a table free for.
From now on, that is the excuse. We go
Here's
because
the
it's half
reason
price.
why people who have attained age go out to eat early. They're on all kinds of medications, and you can't.
And
eat
you have
after
and
a
you have to
certain
time
hour.
you have to
You
time
have to
it
take the
around
medication
taking the
within
meds
a
and
certain
everything. I
amount of
get
time.
it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's why older
I get
people do
there.
it.
I get there at 8 o'clock and I have to wait an hour.
So
I
you're
get there
the
at
late
4
bird.
o'clock.
You're the late bird, not
I
the
do
early bird.
because of this place, but I get there at 4 o'clock. I am,
This place.
I am proud to show my AARP for 50% off.
You do know the state bird of Florida is the early bird.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, especially in Boca.
Exactly.
Like,
I think
like
that would be a fun segment to do.
I like to eat early
Yeah, I think
because
so, yeah.
it's half price. The only problem with the eat early is the portions seem, is it my imagination or do the portions seem smaller on everything? Everything, except for this place with this burger. It's like, where's the beef?
Where are you going to eat?
Well, maybe
Everywhere I
because as you get older, your appetite's
No,
not
but
quite
sometimes
as...
when you order, off the early bird menu, the portion is small.
Smaller.
Yeah, it's small. And also, what I actually like that you're starting to possibly see this portions, decrease, because overseas in Europe and in Asia, the portions are proportionalized. They're not like troughs like what you get here at some franchises like Cheesecake Factory and Olive Garden
did she say
and Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory
Factory
and
and
Olive
Do you
Garden.
get big portions at Cheesecake Factory?
I'm calling you out.
You get portions or small portions?
Well, it depends if you're doing the super duper appetizer menu at Cheesecake Factory. Then
Super duper.
Yeah, then you can get the smaller portions. But I like that restaurants are now starting to adopt more of that principle into their menu output. So that's a good thing, and I think RFK Jr. would appreciate that.
Oh, of course.
Well, I heard because of the bird flu. So some of the restaurants that I went to last week, right on the menu, there's a note that says eggs are up by 40 cents.
I can't even find eggs.
No, I can't. But they charging you more. So I went to this place not too far from here, and they charge $4 extra per plate because of the eggs.
I said that yesterday.
Yeah,
Breakfast is going to go up.
Well,
when
we
you go
haven't
out.
run into that yet, though.
No, but it will.
Eggs
That's
yesterday.
even if-
Then I went to another place yesterday, and we asked the owner. He says, "Oh, you're going to increase the prices?" Absolutely not. We're not going to do that. We're going to take the 40 cents more.
Did you
on
see the whole controversy on the raw milk, speaking of the eggs versus the pasteurized milk? Do you drink raw milk?
What is
Kendra?
raw milk? A cow
It's
just...
non-pasteurized.
So there's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Boca has a big thing because a lot of the farms now bring in raw milk and raw eggs. You can order online; they'll deliver it here. You can get it. People are going back to drinking raw milk,
What the hell's a raw egg?
non-pasteurized, right out of the cow,
A raw egg?
right out of the cow. Well, an egg, but the raw milk is unpasteurized, right?
Huh?
What?
How
Raw
can an
milk.
egg be raw?
No,
Yeah.
I think that was just
No, raw milk has been proven over time to be more beneficial for
Yeah.
you.
When you're
It is,
drinking-
but it doesn't last.
And it also apparently is now, some of them are contaminated with the bird flu.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, my father, may he rest his
What's not contaminated by the
spirit,
bird
may he
flu?
rest, he always drank raw milk. He used to show it to me, and it was separated. I was like, "Oh, Dad, please. I'd rather go to the supermarket and get that crap. This thing looks like..." But
It
the
sells
raw-
for a lot of money.
What?
Sells for a lot of money.
Well, I'm going to
just
tell you
shouldn't
something.
Get a cow.
I wouldn't
Well,
drink it.
I
It
mean-
smells funny, too.
And also studies have shown that almond milk isn't that great for you either. So that's why,
Inflammatory.
so that's why coconut milk or oat milk is better for non-dairy
Here's
alternatives.
the pasteurized
Wife milk is the worst one. Known
What?
to cause
Which
headaches,
milk?
What'd you say,
migraines, and
wife milk?
inflammation.
White.
What did you
White.
just say?
Milk.
Wife?
Wife milk, yes.
White. As in the
No,
color.
as in wife.
Only G-Man gets that
WIFE.
joke. Only G-Man gets that joke.
Come on.
Causes inflammation, headaches, and migraines.
As far as the availability of eggs,
I thought I was going to say as far as the availability of wife milk. That's only when she's pregnant
Yeah,
or
where do you
after
find
the baby
that?
comes. That would be it. And you'd be staying away from the wife milk at that
Wife
point.
milk.
Because she's
Wife
taking care
tells
of
you
the
to
baby.
pick up that milk, you got to go get it.
It's like, no.
Wait a minute, Steve had something about eggs.
yeah, as far as the availability of eggs, we were worried it wouldn't be there, so as opposed to our normal way of going around Publix, we went straight for the eggs, and on a Saturday morning, and the shelves were full of eggs. A little more expensive, obviously. Good eggs, Eggland's best eggs. 18 was $8.99, and a dozen was $6.99.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. I thought you were
Now,
going
if
to
you
say
go to
went and got a chicken.
Walmart, they're cheaper, Steve.
Well,
Yeah.
If you go to Walmart.
I like Publix.
Actually, you could buy a chicken and just leave it in
You
the
could buy a
backyard.
chicken and just get your own eggs.
That's exactly right.
But
Yeah,
the
but it-
chicken
Yes.
only lays one egg
Yeah.
a day.
It's
Well,
only
then
gonna
you
get one
can
day
add
an
them
egg.
up. You don't have to eat an egg every day.
The chicken only lays
Invest in
one
the
egg a day.
chicks.
There was a question on the.
Or maybe you have two
game
chickens,
show, The
Steve, and then
Wall.
you get two eggs.
We'll have 10 chickens. You get 10 eggs.
A chicken only
Of course
lays
you're going to
one
keep
egg
them
a
in the
day.
bathroom.
Yes.
And then there's the
doing that
noise
In the
factor.
bathtub.
No, you keep them in the
And then
garage.
there's the HOA.
And then there's
Oh, the
mattress.
HOA.
The
Can't stand the HOA.
No, you keep them in the garage.
What you do is you go out
How
west
cute is
towards the
that?
Everglades, and you have somebody who has a house out there, and you buy 50 chickens, and you tell the guy, I'm going to pay you rent. Oh, never mind. That's more expensive than buying the eggs.
Yeah, you just need to
You're
buy.
suggesting that I raise chickens in my garage and have
Yes.
like chicken crap and feathers all over my garage?
Well, it's better than in your house on the nice linoleum floor or whatever floor you have.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait a minute. Isn't chicken crap like expensive? What they call? No, that's
Chicken-
back crap.
Chicken what?
Chicken crap.
Crap.
Crap. Back crap. What's it called? The back crap?
What?
The crap from
Yeah,
Help me
I
out
know,
here.
I know.
So
I
at
know,
what point
Freddie.
did this show go down the toilet?
from the backs.
I'm trying to like.
I don't know.
From
When
the
he
backs,
talked about the wife.
It has
Wife
a
out.
way.
Trying
Pretty much went down
to
the toilet
escape
on
from
that
this
one.
topic.
No, the bats, the secretions are
We're gonna
expensive.
stop with. We're gonna ask Kendra because
more
I know we only have like
secretions.
5 minutes left.
Yeah.
What's next? How do we find your music? What are we gonna look forward to?
On backcrap.com. Just kidding.
Voila.
Find my music every day in my car. I sing along.
No, so my latest projects can be found on Instagram, on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube, just on TikTok now that that's been salvaged, and just Google me and stay up to date with the latest and greatest of KE.
Good stuff coming out. And
Hey,
Sally,
wait a minute. Has TikTok been salvaged? Don't they have like 50 days left?
90
to come
days.
Yeah,
Up?
it's
Not
been-
anymore.
Okay, well,
It's
80
been,
days.
It's been temporarily salvaged. So
Somebody's gonna buy it. I heard
it's
Microsoft was in the
on
running.
it's on the table. There's been some rumblings of Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank buying it,
The
but
Cuban.
no, O'Leary.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's been some rumblings about that, but who knows? That can be just social media clickbait. We just have to we just have to watch
have
and
to
see,
pray.
and then we'll know.
Pray.
Clickbait.
Manifest.
they all want it
Yes.
on this day.
I like
Yes.
clickbait. I like that saying.
Clickbait, yeah. It's
And-
better than backcrap.
There's
Well, that
something
is clickbait.
There's something the bats do that is very expensive, like gold.
Mushroom truffles.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm
Maybe
gonna
you
look it
think
up
about
this-
truffles.
I love
No,
truffles.
it's not truffles. It's when is truffles back crap?
What?
I love
Because-
truffles.
Because
Yeah.
it's mushrooms, and maybe the bats crap on the mushrooms. I don't know.
You're funny.
Wait, why did you talk about bats?
Because it's expensive.
I don't know. Sally, what are we doing on your show today? What is Call Me Zena going to be about?
I really don't know. Would you like to give me a topic?
Bat crap.
Bat crap. So Sally, I was at the National Cathedral, and you buy your ticket, and it allows you to go exploring and then down to the crypts, which sounds kind of creepy, right?
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
So I went down there, and the crypts, these people are buried within the walls
really
of.
went down there, too?
Yes.
Oh, my
Within the
goodness.
walls of the National Cathedral.
Yeah,
I sent
yeah.
you a picture.
Yes,
that was on the
yeah,
wall.
But I didn't know you'd gone to, I thought it was just. Oh.
Yeah, but you wouldn't really know they were crypts. It's almost like they shouldn't call it the crypts because you think it's just going to be crypts.
Yeah.
They're buried
found
with.
it.
They're buried. Yeah, they're within the walls, and then there's the big emblems and everything, the memoriams
I
on
had
them.
done
That's
that
so
in Rome.
cool.
I went to the catacombs.
I went to the catacombs
Yes,
in
yeah,
Paris.
I did that.
It's the coolest thing ever.
So
I was a child. I really don't remember too much. But
Oh.
it was, yeah.
So bat
went to the
droppings are
crypts.
known as guano,
And what
and
is
they're
it?
very expensive in the fertilizer industry. I told you that. See, I'm not crazy.
Thank you. Guano, valuable fertilizer. Thank you, G-Man.
Thank you. I needed to know this.
$8.
How expensive that crap is.
No pun intended.
Literally.
Literally.
So if you can figure out how to set up this
That's so
mystery
funny.
diner thing, I'd be
Gotta
happy to
fix
do it.
my hair.
Okay.
No, but I didn't realize they had those crypts
The
over
crypts.
there.
I know. It was kind of cool
That's
to see
interesting.
what it was.
Never expected that.
And then I went to the crypts when I was at the National Cathedral downstairs.
No wonder why stuff ain't working.
And then not only did I go once, I went back and I showed it to Chelsea again.
Same Uber driver. Did
my
he
gosh.
take you to lunch down in the crypts?
No, he didn't go to the crypts with me.
They did a crypt picnic.
I got lost,
Crypts.
but we're all good.
You got lost in the crypts?
I got lost trying to find the door to the National Cathedral. Where he dropped me off was not the door. But I found it. It was all good.
I
in the
didn't
long run.
realize you'd gone down there. I thought it was just.
Oh, you haven't heard the whole story there.
No, but I'm
Wait
going
till
to.
you
though.
wait till you hear this
I will.
story.
But it was beautiful. But yeah, the crypt. I don't even know how we ended up in that conversation. Oh, it's because what
Backdropping.
Sally's going to be talking about on her show. We're going to see.
What? The crypts?
You never know.
You know.
You never know.
It's like the movie Tales from the
sounds-
Crypt.
Angelic intervention, maybe that's what we're going to talk about.
Sounds like
Which
the
one?
the ghetto.
The ghetto. The
Yes, it's in the
angelic
South
intervention.
Bronx.
South Bronx.
South Bronx.
Yeah.
Tales of the Crypt. That's where they filmed.
Well, maybe again, I keep bringing up the aliens because they're very much in the news, aren't
That's
they?
where they filmed.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right,
let's
are we
talk
gonna? Are we
aliens.
ready to go, Lucy, or
Gonna
you still
wrap this
talking
up?
to?
No. Stay tuned for our mystery diners. More to come. See where they're going to
Oh,
turn
okay.
up. If you spot them in a restaurant, let us know. Give us a call, and we'll give you a bag of Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee. And maybe we'll even do an interview. You can tell
And
us
we'd
how
be
your
happy to
dining
sign any
experience.
auto- I'm
Oh, and they'll
sorry.
sign autographs for you as well. They'll sign the menu for you.
Make some merch. Critic
Mystery
merch.
diners. The Cafe Critic Corner. Why not?
Is that what you're gonna call them, mystery diners?
Cafe Critics.
Yeah, I kind of
Well,
like
I'll
that.
let
So
the
now I'm a
attorneys know that
psychic
we're
and a
doing it.
cafe critic.
Wow. Yes.
You like it?
I love it.
This is business.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what happened to the movie today?
She needs a mic.
What movie?
The Office. The
I
mockumentary.
did a piece with.
She
the
filmed all this morning.
I did a piece with the IT kids.
Okay, then
Okay.
you're good.
Did you hear about it?
No.
It's hilarious.
All right.
Hilarious.
All right, more to come. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in today to Call Me Zena at 2:30. More to come. And if you're interested in Heather and Daniela heading out to your place of business to spotlight what you do,
Yes. Give us a call. Give us a call.
866-224-5422, or come into the studio, or give us a holler during the show, 888-994-4995, Studio A, because they are all working.
or follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, or on Twitch. More to come. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow.
And if
9
you're an
a.m.
Uber
drive time.
driver, just flag down Dawn.
Bye-bye.
Don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.